USS Iwo Jima. She is a Wasp-class amphibious assault ship, known as a landing helicopter dock, or LHD for short. The ship is about the same size as a World War II era aircraft carrier. She is 844 feet in length, 140 feet wide at the flight deck. She'll carry a crew of 1,292 and transport more than 1,800 Marines. That ship will carry 40 helicopters, both attack and transport helicopters. She is also equipped with a wide variety of landing craft and hovercraft. She'll be equipped with 6 of the Marines' Harrier jump jets and some of the Marines' new Osprey aircraft as well. The USS Iwo Jima is currently high and dry out of the water, located within the floating dry dock Speedy. You'll see the gray walls of the floating dry dock on either side of the ship. The way the floating dry dock works, the walls and bottom of the dry dock are hollow and can be export facilities, which are part of the Port of Virginia. And the southern branch is also the entrance to the Atlantic Intercoastal Waterway. Intercoastal Waterway is a system of rivers, lakes, bays, sounds, and canals, all interconnected together and stretching from here all the way to Miami, which is nearly 1,100 miles 2 hours south. Vessels of less than 65 feet in height and 8 feet in draft can travel in the Intercoastal all the way to Miami without having to enter the Atlantic Ocean. And if you take a look down the southern branch, about a half mile from High Street Landing out to our port side. High Street Landing, one of the stops here in Portsmouth for the Elizabeth River ferries. And High Street Landing is situated at the base of High Street, which is the primary street of a very nice section of Portsmouth known as Old Town. Within Old Town Portsmouth are shops, restaurants, museums, and old homes and churches. Many of the homes and churches within Old Town were built during the 17 and 1800s. You'll see a red and white vessel with the word Portsmouth painted along the side out to our port side now. That is the lightship Portsmouth. Light ships like this one were used in the past to mark entrances to harbors and channels, as well as warn mariners of dangerous shoals and other hazards. All light ships have been removed from service, most of them cut up for scrap metal after being taken out of service. Portsmouth now serves as a light ship museum here in Old Town. Out to our starboard side, once again, Town Point Park, the point of the park. Brick structure with a single flagpole, that's Norfolk's Armed Forces Memorial. Scattered around the memorial are bronze letters written by soldiers who lost their lives fighting in every war that the United States has been involved in, from the Revolution up to the Persian Gulf War of 1991. Beyond Town Point is Nauticus, a visitor center featuring many interactive exhibits on different facets of maritime life, both military and commercial. On the second floor of the building is the Hampton Roads Naval Museum, which is open for free to the public. And built on the Nauticus International Pier is the Half Moon Celebration Center and Cruise Ship Terminal. This multi-use facility can be used as a convention center, reception hall, and cruise ship terminal. Cruise ships able to pull into the pier here to load and unload passengers, primarily for cruises to the Caribbean. The Half Moon Terminal is named for Half Moon Fort. It carries double stacked container trains, meaning each train car carries 2 vertically stacked container boxes. Fully loaded container train will handle about 1,500 container units. And all types of cargoes are stored and shipped in containers. Things like cars, food, clothing, electronics, food, and refrigerated containers, all shipped this way. Number 2, you'll see ship number 61, the USS Monterey. Inshore her is the USS Naval. These are 2 of the Navy's Ticonderoga class guided missile cruisers. Ticonderoga class cruiser is the first class of warship to carry the sophisticated Aegis weapons system. Aegis system consisting of high-tech sonar, radar, communications.
I know, I don't know where that is.
Aegis equipped ships that track and prioritize well over 1,000 targets simultaneously. Those targets can be surface targets, submarine targets, air targets, even targets for other vessels as well.
Probably.
Computers associated with Aegis will determine whether the ship is tracking hostile or friendly targets. Hostile targets are automatically prioritized by the computers, and those computers will automatically select the best weaponry to deal with any type of target. That all happens very quickly and very effectively in only fractions of seconds. The weaponry on board these Ticonderoga class cruisers includes 2 5-inch deck guns, one on the bow of the ship, one on the ship's stern. These vessels also carry 2 phalanx close-in weapon systems used for close-in defense of a vessel against incoming missiles and aircraft. Ticonderoga class ships carry Mark 46 torpedoes, which are used for anti-submarine warfare. And these ships each carry 120 missiles. Missile systems including the Navy's standard surface-to-air missile, Harpoon anti-ship missiles, and Tomahawk cruise missiles as well. Ticonderoga class ships are all equipped with 2 of the Navy's Seahawk helicopters. These ships are 567 feet long, 55 feet wide, each carrying a crew of 375. On the north side of Pier 2, their stern-facing towards us, is the USS Tortuga. She is a Whidbey Island-class amphibious assault ship, known as a landing ship dock, or LSD. This is an example of the smallest class of amphibious assault ships used by the Navy. She is 610 feet in length, 84 feet wide. The ship will carry a crew of 340 and transport 400 Marines. She'll be equipped with 4 helicopters, as well as landing craft and hovercraft. The helicopters operate from the flat flight deck on the rear of the ship. Landing craft are stored and deployed from the area of the vessel beneath the flight deck, which is known as the well deck. You can see inside the well deck currently as the ship's stern gate is in its lowered position. There are ballast tanks at the rear of that vessel, which can be flooded with water, causing the stern to sink down to a level where landing craft and hovercraft can maneuver in and out quickly and easily once the stern gate has been opened. Inshore, the USS Tortuga, another Ticonderoga class cruiser, that is the USS Way City on the north side of Pier 2 inshore. If you take a quick break from the Navy base and look out to our port side, flying past us is one of the Navy's SH-60 Seahawk helicopters. These helicopters are used on almost every U.S. naval vessel. The tailhook will snag one of those 4 arresting cables on landing, helping to bring the aircraft to a very quick stop in a very short distance. Now, if the aircraft were to miss one of the arresting cables, that's actually not a big deal at all. The aircraft will land at full power. That's done in case the arresting cable is missed. That way the aircraft can circle around and come back into another landing. And to move aircraft on the ship, she is equipped with 4 flight elevators. If you look closely down the port side of the ship, you'll see an aircraft on the port flight elevator. These elevators can lift the aircraft between the flight deck and the hangar deck in about 7 seconds. That aircraft you can see on the flight elevator is an F-18 Hornet, dual-role aircraft capable of both fighter and attack operations. F-18 Hornet is the primary workhorse of the aircraft carrier's air wing. The USS Ford is one of the most highly automated ships ever built for the U.S. Navy. She carries a much smaller crew compared to the older Nimitz-class ships. With a full complement of crew and air wing on board, USS Ford will carry a crew of 4,500 men and women on board. She is equipped with the most up-to-date computer navigation and air traffic control systems as well. And that vessel is